anyways. Offense is struggling and spurting off and on here, but this is an Indian team that is just waking up and is surprising a lot of folks and playing before their Spartan crowd here of Cheifland faithfuls. And Williston side jam-packed over there. And if you're coming to the game, you still got another half to go. And if you're a Cheifland fan, you have nothing to hang your head about. You ought to be here at the ball game. This Indian team is waking up tonight, and they're doing it against the number 1 team in the state, the Williston High School Red Devils. Second and about 7, and Corbin will try to do his thing. He's back to pass, and it is tipped up. Very good play by number 34, and that was Andre Robinson. Andre prevented a touchdown pass, so Mike reached up there just like a basketball pass and knocked that ball down.
Yeah, Tony, if Andre wouldn't have done that, number 89 there would have been in for a touchdown for Cheifland. He was just underthrown there, but Andre jumped up and batted that ball down.
Okay, so that's going to make it third down at about 7 for these Indians. Knocking at the door, trying to get something going in the end zone. And they are surprising the number 1 team in the state, playing tough football. Corbin back to give off to number 88, and that's his receiver, Todd Cruz. Cruz can't come up with nothing, and so that'll make it 4th and 7. He might have got about a yard. We'll check it on the marker there. Cruz just about maybe got an inch as the marker moves. And now that's going to put things at 4th and 7. And the Indians have to come up with something now. And they're going for it. Preferably, I guess they don't have a field goal kicker that could kick that far, 35 yards. So he's going to have to go for the whole marbles. And Corbin's going back to pass. And he passes to number 88. It's knocked down. What he did was knock down the thing. I thought he fumbled the ball. And in there on the play for the Red Devils, number 84, James Robinson, knocked that ball down. And now the Red Devils take over, 1st and 10 on the 23-yard line. So that heads up for the Williston defense there, Mike.
Yeah, the Williston defense hung tough on this last series of downs. Stopped the big play, Tony, and that's enabled the Williston offense to take over on down.
I think Case Rex will have about 2 minutes and 55 seconds to get this offense going, and he keeps the ball himself, and we see a flag on the play. And Rex with about 2 or 3 yards in there for the carry. And we're going to see an offensive holding probably against the Red Devils, and penalties hurting us tonight. Now we see an illegal block. Illegal block below the knees. And the Red Devils hurting their own selves tonight, not only defensive and offensively wise, but penalty wise, and not playing mistake-free football the way they should be. 7-0. Defense came up with a big play to prevent the Indians from scoring, and they're going to march, let's see how many yards, 5, 10, and possibly 15 yards. A legal block below the knees is what they call, and that's going to put the Red Devils back deeper in their own territory. Ball sitting right about, we'll call it the 10-yard line. They have to go all the way to about the 35 for a first down. So Rex Stevenson again with 15 yards for a first down and about 90 yards for a touchdown. Rex back to pass. He's got his receivers wide open. We may see him. Oh, my gosh. Intercepted by number 11. That's Marcus Corbin. Marcus takes the ball for the Indians, and the Indians will have the ball 1st and 10 on the 39-yard line. And again, Mike, Marcus Corbin is the man that came over the ball.
Tony, Marcus Corbin, that is his 3rd interception tonight. And along with two or three key plays on offense, this guy's a one-man show out here for Cheifland High School. 2:19 left in the second quarter here. Cheifland has time to score and maybe tie this ball game up.
Okay, so that's what they'll do. That's Marcus Corbin in there on the thing, and there's an illegal. There's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Red Devils. They're going to march 15 yards, and now the Indians will have the ball in even deeper yardage there. And that's what we see, unsportsmanlike conduct, personal foul against the Red Devils. And now the ball, instead of sitting back at about the 35, is going to set right about the 25-yard line, right around there. 1st and 10 for Corbin and the gang, and the Indians knocking at the door. Once again, Corbin keeps it, and he is gang tackled by a bunch of Red Devils. In there on the tackle, number 50 for the Red Devils. That's Emmett Whitehurst, and also number 50, that was Emmett Whitehurst, and Michael Wiggs on the stop for the Red Devils. 7-0 is our score, and the Red Devils are trying to hold this Cheifland Indian defense. And what could be, what is a surprising ball game. 7 points only scored by that Williston offense. Corbin knocking at the door. He's back to pass. And he passes, and it's there. Touchdown. Touchdown, Cheifland. John Corbin, his brother was there. And now Cheifland back in this ball game. 7-6 is our score. And the Indian fans are going wild here, Mike. Corbin to Corbin.
Tony, that was a little floated pass over the middle from Marcus to his brother John. He was wide open, nobody to cover him, and Cheifland's fixing to tie this ball game. There's a stunned Williston crowd on the other side of the field.
Okay, 7-6, and the Indians making it a ball game with number 1 ranked Williston. 7-6 is our score. And the extra point, let's see if, no, they're not going for the extra point. They're going for 2. They want all his marbles. So John and the gang will try for, or Marcus Coleman will try for 2 points. He's back to pass, and it's up and batted down. Intercepted by number 24. That was Jared Collins back there deep for the Red Devils, and the Indians still in this ball game. Our score is 7-6. We're going to see 1:34 left in the ball game. And this Indian partisan crowd is excited tonight, Mike.
Tony, I don't know if Williston's coming here and just not rated the Indians very well or what, but Cheifland's playing a fine ball game, and if you look at the stats tonight, I definitely can call this an even ball game in the first half.
Okay, so Williston will only have about 1 minute and 34 seconds if they want to do anything, and so far the offense and defense have both been struggling, hurting their own selves. There's a lot of penalties tonight, which is really, really bad. They really need to use this game tonight as a test for next week, and so far looking very, very poor tonight. 1:34, it's Williston 7, Cheifland 6. Number 1 ranked Red Devils having a time with these Cheifland Indians tonight, and a tough Indian team. Very small Indian team, but they are tough. Jose, so kickoff is going to think. Back deep for the Red Devils is Coleman. Coleman bobbles the ball, and he's still ball. That ball's a live ball, and he doesn't know that. It's a touchback, and Coleman did not know that was a live ball. We almost had the ball at the 1-foot-yard line there, Mike.
Tony, if that thing would have rolled into the end zone, it could have been a touchdown for Cheifland High School. A very bad mistake. Williston just doesn't seem like they're mentally in the game right now tonight.
Okay, so Rex Stevens got a lucky break, and the gang got a lucky break there, and now we'll have the ball 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line, and Rex is going to try to slap themselves on the head a couple times and wake up this offense, which has only scored 7 points so far in the first half. Gives it off to Frazier. Frazier with the ball. And Frazier takes it up to about the, we'll call it 28-yard line. So he got 8 yards on the carry. 2nd and 2 for the Red Devils, and they're in their hurry-up offense to try to score something. Again, 1:10 left in the thing. Coleman in motion. And Rex back to pass. He passes. It's completed. And there he goes. It's the number 88. Or 80. Let me see who was that on. It was 82. And that was Sammy White. Sammy with the ball. And now the Red Devils trying to drive with 56 seconds left. And doing what they do best, having this explosive offense. They stopped the clock for the first down markers. And now in motion is Coleman. And Rex back to pass, and we'll see a flag on the play. So more than likely it was illegal motion against the offense, Mike. So they were just in too much of a hurry there.
Tony, again, a mental mistake on the Williston High Red Devils. Illegal procedure called against them. It's going to cost them 5 yards with only 45 seconds left in the first half here. And a slim 7-6 Williston lead.
Okay, so that'll cost them about 5-yard line. The ref explaining things to the Cheifland Indians here, and 45 seconds only left in this ball game, in this first half, 45 seconds left in the first half. 7-6, Williston leading the Cheifland Indians, but what a play effort by these Indians in trying to make this a winning season for their ball club. Tough Indian ball team, and this team does not look like the team that was defeated last week, Mike, 49-0.
No, Tony, it doesn't. It just does not look like the Williston team of 1988 that's chalked up 9 straight victories, and definitely 2 different ball clubs out here tonight.
Okay, so let's see what they'll take here. They're going to march the ball back, I believe, and we're going to see second and about 15. 5-yard penalty on the play. Rex going to try to get something going with 45 seconds. He'll probably pass the ball. In motion is Coleman. Here's the ball off to Frazier. Frazier with the ball. Frazier all the way to the, well, right around the 44-yard line. Frazier and the gang will have to get up in their hurry-up thing. We see a flag in the backfield again. And they're going to march 5 yards back against the Red Devils again. And let's see what they call. They call illegal block. And that's the second one of the game against the offense. And the Red Devils are frustrated tonight. They're hurting themselves here. And it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, I believe. And we'll see how many yards they mark this one off. 15-yard penalty, and it'll be from the point of infraction. And we'll see 5, 10, 15. So that's what it is, illegal block. And I'm sure Coach Stevens is going to be talking to his ball club when they get into the locker room about these illegal blocks tonight. And the refs are watching this one close and making this one a tight ball game. 7-6 is our score. And Rex has a long way, and we're going to see the home run ball, I guarantee you, 3 times in a row, or 2 times in a row. Second and about, we'll call it 35 for the Red Devils. They're about 70 yards away from a touchdown. In motion goes Coleman. Here's the ball to Coleman. Coleman, good running room, and Coleman right around makes it up to the 39-yard line, but that's not going to be enough. If they don't hurry up here, the clock's going to run out. And they call timeout. Forced referee timeout. We may have a player down on the field. Indian just shaking up on the play. And they can't afford too many. That's Marlon Bowers shaking up on the play. Marlon in there on the stop for the Indians. In case you're just joining us, and there goes the first half buzzer, and that's what they do. It's Williston 7, Cheifland 6. And that's the end of the first half. The Red Devils lead the Cheifland Indians by 1 point in a surprising ball game. And we're going to be back with hopefully some halftime stats from Bill Dees after this 30-second timeout on the Red Devil Football Network.
We're a hometown bank. Everybody needs one. Doing things your way, people you depend on.
The major difference in banks is people. At the Perkins State Bank, our people are trained in many areas of banking, enabling us to better serve your total financial needs. You won't get the runaround at the Perkins State Bank because we care for you.
We're a hometown bank. Everybody needs one.
The Perkins State Bank in Williston, member FDIC.
This is 92.1, the Hot One, WFEZ, Williston, Ocala, Gainesville.